Hashtag the lost cities that vanished without a trace. Entire cities, once alive with bustling streets, towering monuments, and thriving civilizations, gone. Swallowed by the earth, buried by time, or erased by forces unknown. Some left behind ruins, others vanished without a trace. What happened to these lost cities? And could the same fate await modern civilizations? Let's uncover the shocking truth behind history's most mysterious lost cities. ***. Hashtag the lost metropolis of Cahokia, America's forgotten empire. Before New York, before Washington, D.C., there was Cahokia, the greatest city of pre-Columbian North America. At its peak around 1100 AD, it rivaled the population of medieval London. Thousands of people gathered here, building massive earthen pyramids and sophisticated trade networks. Then suddenly, it was gone. No one knows exactly why. Climate change? Resource depletion? A devastating war? Unlike European cities with written histories, Cahokia's story is preserved only in the land itself. And to this day, its disappearance remains one of the greatest unsolved mysteries of the Americas. Hashtag Helike, the real Atlantis? We've all heard of Atlantis, but what if a real city suffered a similar fate? Meet Helike, an ancient Greek city that mysteriously disappeared overnight. One day, it was a powerful hub of culture and trade. The next, it was at the bottom of the sea. In 373 BC, a massive earthquake struck, and within hours, the entire city was swallowed by the sea. Survivors described watching Helike disappear beneath the waves. For centuries, it was thought to be a myth, until divers rediscovered its ruins buried under layers of silt. Could this be the real inspiration behind Plato's legendary Atlantis? Hashtag the vanishing of Nan Madol, the Pacific's floating city. In the middle of the Pacific, off the coast of Micronesia, lies a city built entirely on water. Nan Madol, an engineering marvel of the ancient world, was constructed with massive basalt stones, some weighing 50 tons. How did an island civilization move such stones without modern tools? And why did they abandon this floating fortress? Legends say supernatural forces helped build the city. But modern archaeologists suggest a different reason for its downfall: rising sea levels and failing food supplies. As the city struggled, its rulers lost control, and its people vanished into history. Hashtag the disappearance of Thonis-Heracleion, Egypt's sunken capital. Once, it was the grand gateway to Egypt, the thriving port city of Thonis-Heracleion. For centuries, it was lost to history. Then, in 2000, archaeologists made a breathtaking discovery. It was buried under the sea. How does an entire city just disappear? The answer lies beneath the waves. Earthquakes, rising sea levels, and shifting land caused the city to sink into the Mediterranean. Today, divers uncover statues, temples, and treasure that reveal the grandeur of Egypt's lost capital. Hashtag the ghost city of Ani, the city of 1001 churches. In eastern Turkey, on the Armenian border, lies the eerie remains of Ani, a city once known as the City of 1001 Churches. In the 10th century, it rivaled the greatest cities of its time, but today, it stands silent and forgotten. Ani was a jewel of medieval Armenia, until war, earthquakes, and time reduced it to ruins. By the 1700s, it was nothing more than a ghost city. Today, its crumbling cathedrals and towers whisper stories of a civilization long lost. Hashtag the fate of Pompeii, buried alive by a volcano. Of all the lost cities in history, none is as tragic as Pompeii. A city full of life, wiped out in a single day when Mount Vesuvius erupted in 79 AD. What makes Pompeii so haunting is its preservation. Ash and lava covered the city so quickly that it left behind a snapshot of Roman life. Bodies frozen in their final moments, buildings still standing. Today, walking through Pompeii is like stepping into a time capsule of a civilization that was lost in an instant. Hashtag could modern cities suffer the same fate? History teaches us one undeniable truth: no city is permanent. Cahokia, Helike, Nan Madol, Pompeii. They all thought they would last forever. but in an instant they were gone. Could this happen again? Scientists warn that rising sea levels and natural disasters could one day claim modern cities, just like Thonis-Heracleion or Pompeii. The question is not if, but when. Hashtag a final thought. The lost cities of the past remind us of our own fragility. We build, we thrive, but time is relentless. Perhaps, centuries from now, future historians will uncover the ruins of our own civilization and ask, what happened to us? Subscribe for more history mysteries.